Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. The sports world woke up today to a shock that feels like it could rewrite the landscape of the NFL for the coming seasons. ESPN just dropped the bombshell that STEFON DIGGS, the wide receiver whose name has been synonymous with electrifying plays and jaw-dropping catches, is officially joining the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sources suggest that the discussions were intense, filled with back-and-forth negotiations that had fans biting their nails, wondering if a deal would even materialize. Rumors have been swirling for weeks, fueled by anonymous insiders hinting at a potential seismic shift in team dynamics, and now, the confirmation has thrown the league into utter chaos. The Steelers, long admired for their disciplined roster construction and defensive prowess, are now gearing up to pair DIGGS' elite route-running skills with their offensive schemes. Analysts are already debating the impact this could have on quarterback play, offensive strategy, and even the balance of power within the AFC, and it seems the conversation isn't slowing down anytime soon. Fans on social media erupted within minutes of the announcement, with hashtags trending globally and speculation running rampant about what this means for the rest of the league. Everyone from casual followers to diehard strategists is trying to process just how significant this move is for Pittsburgh's identity going forward. DIGGS' arrival in Pittsburgh isn't just a regular roster update. It represents a potential shift in the Steelers' entire offensive philosophy. Known for his precision, agility, and uncanny ability to make defenders look foolish, DIGGS could transform an already potent offense into a nearly unstoppable machine if the chemistry clicks. The whispers in sports circles suggest that the coaching staff has been eyeing this move for months, quietly strategizing how to integrate DIGGS' skill set with the team's existing formations. Imagine the synergy between DIGGS and a quarterback who has historically relied on methodical progression through reads and timing-based passing. Analysts are suggesting that this could force rival defenses to rethink their coverage schemes, because DIGGS' ability to stretch the field can't be contained by traditional man-to-man or zone approaches. The locker room dynamics also become a hot topic, with veteran players reportedly reacting to the news in ways ranging from excitement to cautious optimism. While no official statements from teammates have been released, insiders hint at an electrifying mix of anticipation and strategy discussions happening behind closed doors. As the league digests this news, speculation continues to swirl about potential ripple effects, from draft strategies to salary cap adjustments, because when a player of DIGGS' caliber moves, nothing in the NFL remains static. The Steelers are entering uncharted territory, and the entire football ecosystem is watching with bated breath. Negotiations leading up to this announcement were reportedly nothing short of dramatic, with multiple teams believed to be in contention for DIGGS' signature before Pittsburgh clinched the deal. Sources familiar with the discussions have hinted at high-stakes calls, late-night deliberations, and even strategic leaks designed to test the market value of one of the league's most dynamic receivers. Rumors indicated that financial considerations, contract structures, and even potential trade-offs played a central role in the final decision. Fans have speculated endlessly about what could have tipped the scales in favor of Pittsburgh, and while the full details remain confidential, the buzz suggests a combination of timing, team fit, and personal preference for DIGGS himself. Analysts are dissecting every available piece of information, from his prior performance metrics to potential chemistry with quarterbacks, trying to predict how quickly he will adapt to the Steelers system. Social media platforms are flooded with mock rosters, highlight reels, and predictions about game-changing plays that might define the upcoming season. The rumor mill doesn't stop at the technical aspects. It spills into personality dynamics, locker room culture, and even marketing potential, because a player of DIGGS' stature has an impact far beyond the field. Every conversation, post, and commentary adds fuel to a fire that shows no signs of dying down, making this acquisition one of the most discussed topics in sports today. For Pittsburgh, this isn't just a signing. It's potentially a statement that reverberates across every corner of the NFL. The ripple effect of Diggs joining the Steelers is expected to be massive, both on and off the field. Rival teams are reportedly scrambling to reassess their defensive plans, knowing that containing Diggs will require a level of coordination rarely seen outside playoff scenarios. Analysts are already breaking down coverage schemes, route adjustments, and potential double-team strategies, but the general consensus seems to be that traditional methods might fall short against his versatility. Meanwhile, betting markets have reacted almost instantly, adjusting odds and shifting predictions, reflecting the palpable excitement and uncertainty that now surrounds Pittsburgh's offensive prospects. Fans are buzzing online, creating highlight compilations and hypothetical plays, imagining how Diggs' precise hands and quick cuts could redefine pivotal moments in critical games. Conversations among sports commentators have shifted from speculation about draft picks to debates over whether Diggs' presence will elevate the Steelers into serious Super Bowl contention. The media frenzy has reached a level where every minor update, from practice snaps to sideline observations, is dissected and circulated, creating a continuous cycle of rumor, analysis, and speculation. Even casual fans who hadn't followed trade rumors are suddenly immersed in discussions about offensive dynamics, player synergy, and team trajectories, underscoring the profound impact of this acquisition. The collective anticipation is almost tangible, with each passing day amplifying expectations, and the entire NFL ecosystem seems to be bracing for a transformation that could alter narratives, strategies, and even legacy discussions across the league. Behind the headlines, insiders hint at a fascinating interplay of strategy, ambition, and timing that led to Diggs' decision. Multiple unnamed sources suggest that conversations between Diggs' representatives and the Steelers' front office involved nuanced discussions about long-term vision, team culture, and potential leadership roles. While financial incentives played a role, whispers indicate that the opportunity to shape a team's offensive identity was a key factor. The negotiations were described as intense yet respectful, with both sides understanding the gravity of the move and its implications across the NFL landscape. Observers have speculated that Diggs' prior experiences, including high-pressure situations and playoff performances, made him particularly selective about his next destination, with Pittsburgh emerging as the team capable of matching both his professional ambitions and personal criteria. Analysts are already projecting how his presence might influence rookie development, positional matchups, and offensive adjustments, considering the intricate dynamics that come into play when an elite receiver joins a well-established roster. The rumor mill expands beyond technical football elements, encompassing potential marketing deals, fan engagement campaigns, and media appearances, all highlighting how a player of Diggs' caliber impacts every facet of the league ecosystem. From draft strategy discussions to game day planning, the implications are vast and multifaceted, fueling endless speculation and debate among journalists, commentators, and fans alike. In essence, Pittsburgh has secured a marquee acquisition, but the true story will unfold as the team integrates Diggs' talents and navigates the expectations that come with such a headline-making signing. Social media platforms are overflowing with reactions that range from disbelief to euphoric celebration, reflecting the emotional roller coaster that this news has sent fans on. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok are inundated with clips of Diggs' previous catches, memes highlighting the supposed defensive nightmares for upcoming opponents, and speculative content imagining game-changing scenarios. Fan communities, long known for their passionate debates, are dissecting every nuance, from Diggs' alignment tendencies to potential chemistry with the Steelers' offensive line, creating an almost real-time analytical frenzy. Even sports podcasts and YouTube channels have pivoted their content to cover this acquisition, with panels of experts speculating endlessly about play designs, potential touchdown combinations, and season projections. The cultural impact extends beyond the sport itself, with merchandise demand reportedly spiking and fan engagement metrics showing unprecedented levels of activity. Analysts argue that this isn't just a roster update. It's a phenomenon that combines athletic excellence, strategic planning, and marketable star power in a way few acquisitions ever achieve. Conversations among casual and diehard fans alike reveal a shared sense of anticipation, curiosity, and sometimes anxiety as everyone tries to visualize how this acquisition will alter competitive dynamics. As the rumor mill churns, it's clear that STEFON Diggs' move to the Pittsburgh Steelers has created a story that will dominate headlines, debates, and highlight reels well into the coming season, with fans and analysts alike hanging on every development as the plot unfolds. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. While the official announcement has just dropped, speculation about the long-term consequences is already rampant. Analysts are projecting how Diggs' signing could influence draft priorities, salary cap decisions, and even coaching strategies as Pittsburgh attempts to maximize his impact without destabilizing existing structures. Rumors indicate that discussions behind the scenes are focusing on integrating Diggs into multiple offensive formations, testing his adaptability, and exploring unconventional play designs that could exploit his unique skill set. Fans are dissecting every snippet of practice footage, every social media post, and even off-field appearances to glean insights into team chemistry and morale. The ripple effect is not limited to Pittsburgh. Opposing teams are reportedly re-evaluating scouting reports, defensive alignments, and game plans to anticipate the challenges Diggs presents. Social media chatter has reached a fever pitch, with fan forums, Twitter threads, and YouTube comment sections flooded with theories, predictions, and highlight reels aimed at imagining the new Steelers' offensive identity. Even casual observers are swept up in the excitement, discussing touchdown potential, route adjustments, and hypothetical matchups against top-tier defenses. The narrative is dynamic, constantly evolving with each new rumor, report, and tweet, creating an ongoing story that feels more like a thriller than a traditional sports update. In a league known for surprises, this signing might just be remembered as one of the most impactful moves of the decade, and everyone is eagerly waiting to see how the drama unfolds on and off the field. The buzz surrounding STEFON Diggs' move to the Steelers has ignited an entire wave of speculation about how this will reshape rivalries across the league. Teams that once considered themselves comfortably positioned in the AFC now find themselves recalculating, as analysts and insiders emphasize that Diggs' arrival could destabilize defensive strategies. Rumors suggest that coaching staffs are convening emergency sessions to revisit coverage assignments, double team allocations, and cornerback matchups that were once considered reliable. Sports forums are flooded with theoretical scenarios imagining Diggs exploiting soft spots in coverage schemes, creating matchups that no current defensive roster can easily contain. Fans, naturally, have taken these discussions to a fever pitch, constructing elaborate hypothetical highlights, imagining sideline celebrations, and predicting pivotal catches that could turn key games into season-defining moments. Even more intriguing are whispers of the psychological impact on opponents. Sources indicate that defenses facing Pittsburgh might approach games with an entirely different mindset, aware that Diggs' combination of speed, precision, and situational awareness could force errors or miscommunications. The media frenzy doesn't stop at strategic considerations. Analysts are speculating on how Diggs' presence could influence quarterback decisions, red zone efficiency, and even coaching confidence. In short, the league is collectively holding its breath as every team begins to consider not just Pittsburgh's immediate competitiveness, but also how this singular acquisition might shift the trajectory of multiple franchises over the next several seasons, creating a domino effect of strategy, preparation, and anticipation that fans are obsessively dissecting. Diggs' integration into the Steelers' offense is rumored to be a carefully choreographed process, with sources suggesting that the coaching staff is working around the clock to devise new plays, adjust snap timing, and optimize spacing to highlight his elite route-running skills. Analysts are reporting that internal scrimmages are being modified to simulate real-game scenarios that will test Diggs' chemistry with the quarterback under pressure. Speculation even extends to the nuances of audibles, motion reads, and pre-snap adjustments, all designed to ensure that DIGGS' talents are fully exploited without compromising the existing offensive balance. The locker room atmosphere is described as electric, with teammates reportedly studying film, mimicking DIGGS' footwork, and discussing play-calling adjustments in ways rarely seen during typical practice sessions. Social media leaks, though unofficial, have amplified the anticipation, showing glimpses of workouts, drills, and even informal huddles that fuel endless conjecture about how quickly DIGGS will gel with the team. Fans are poring over these tidbits, debating whether the Steelers will adopt a more vertical attack, expand their passing concepts, or shift to a hybrid offense tailored to maximize DIGGS' versatility. Even rival teams are reportedly tuning in, analyzing potential vulnerabilities, while fans continue to imagine highlight reels that could define the coming season. The narrative being built is one of transformation, promise, and calculated excitement, suggesting that the next chapter of Pittsburgh football could hinge on how seamlessly DIGGS' arrival reshapes offensive identity and tactical execution. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.